Here's an AMI This Week shortcut with Laura Bain.
This summer, our Halifax team has been working on a very special documentary called Real Stories with Laura Bain. In it, I introduce you to 3 everyday role models from across our Canadian disability community. Real Stories airs August 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern on AMI TV. But here's a sneak peek. I'm hanging out waiting for Kevin Penny and his girlfriend Dee to come pick me up.
Should be nice to see Laura.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited.
In his day job, Kevin's the coordinator of disability services for the Nova Scotia Department of Education. He's also an assistive tech enthusiast, world traveler, and owner of his own Martin 16 sailboat. I'm curious to see his latest purchase, an accessible SUV he calls Black Beauty.
I think we're going to go down to the waterfront now
Oh, yeah?
for a little while. Catch up.
There she is.
Hey, Laura.
Hey guys!
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Just one
So
sec.
this is your new ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can hop in. Just watch out for the straps that tie down the back of Kevin's chair.
Oh, sure.
Let's go to the waterfront.
We bid farewell to Dee, I grab onto Kevin for some sighted guide, and we head off past Theodore, Halifax's friendliest tugboat. What a gorgeous day.
I know. Lots of people have ice cream cones, Laura.
A solid idea.
This one's called Moonana.
Moonana?
Moonana bread.
That
which is-
sounds pretty good. Could I get a single scoop of Moonana bread in a cup with 2 spoons? Sure. Do you want another bite?
Sure, I'll have one more bite. Slurping it.
After a beautiful time on the waterfront, we decide to head to Kevin's for a good chat.
Would you like to have some cider with me?
Yeah, that sounds great. I love cider. I'll pour some for us.
It's one of my favorite kinds.
Well, I'm glad that we could meet up today because I know that summer's a really busy time of year for you.
Yeah, this time of year is pretty busy, the start of summer.
You're a disabled sailor and you own your own sailboat, so tell me a little bit about how you started sailing.
So back in 2006, I actually went to Vancouver for the Mobility Cup. Never sailed before. They threw me in a sailboat, put the technology on the boat, told me what I had to do, and away I went.
How do you steer a sailboat? Like, how do you operate a sailboat as a quadriplegic?
That's the cool thing about the sailboats that we use, these little Martin 16s they're called. They're an accessible sailboat that was designed for people to sail with disabilities. So what I use is called the sip and puff technology. I just have 2 small straws that I suck and blow in, and one straw allows me to steer the boat, and the other straw, if I blow and suck on that, allows me to sheet the boat.
So you guys do, and you do a lot of travel, just recreationally.
Since I was in my early 20s, I just started traveling, feeling confident to travel, and the bug just hit me, and I just love seeing as many different places around the world as I can and cultures. And yeah, my girlfriend and I typically go somewhere every year and we call it adventures. We don't call it traveling because it always is some type of adventure.
Do you mind telling me, how you acquired your injury?
It was an October evening. My sister and I actually were on a bicycle built for 2, so it was a tandem bike, and we both shared a paper route at that time in our little small town. So we were actually collecting paper money that night, and just a freak accident. We were going down a hill. I was driving the bike. When I lost the brakes, I was going down a hill, and I swerved to miss a car in an intersection. I went head first into the ditch. I broke my neck and suffered a spinal cord injury, which basically was a complete injury, which left me paralyzed from the chest down.
How do you think you made that pivot after your accident from what you had lost to seeing it as an opportunity to shape your life?
The really big step was when I moved away from home and went to university. So at 18, being able to leave and start living my life independently and taking control of my own situation.
To hear the rest of my conversation with Kevin and much more, be sure to catch Real Stories August 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern on AMI TV.